I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and today's question comes to us from Miss Russell, who finds herself occasionally put off by various overused literary cliches and narrative tropes. She wants to know which of these bother me the most and what do I think on the matter as a whole. Now, I've written and talked about this subject a great deal. Indeed, many of my thoughts can be found pinned down in the Supernatural Horror in Literature essay I wrote so many years ago, available wherever fine books are sold. But what I found more interesting is that this query was not just addressed to me, but also to my associate, Mr. Kessler, and I thought we might buck our own conventions by having him speak for himself. Mr. Kessler, put that down at once! I say, this is beyond the pale! Ow! Hi. I'm Lehman. I'm usually not here. Yeah, thank you for asking me. You specifically wanted to know just what I thought about tropes and cliches as an actor, and I can tell you I've definitely come across a lot of a lot of really bad, lazy writing. But what's funny is that when I was trying to think of specific tropes, like plays within plays, or, sort of, it was the butler who did it, or sort of weird things like that, I really couldn't think of any that I really disliked by themselves. And maybe this is something to do with, the theater I kind of grew up with or performed a great deal. I really love Shakespeare and Moliere, and a lot of that really is dependent on tropes and cliches and convention, and it plays on it. I mean, part of it is that it's so old that it feels cliche to us, but I spent a lot of time studying Commedia dell'arte, which has come in weirdly useful on this project. But that's a whole subject of art that's all about cliche and all about expectation, and I mean, it goes back, it's rooted in centuries of theatrical tradition, and its implications have been carried forward to the modern day. So I don't think there's anything wrong with tropes as they are. We're, as storytellers and as a storytelling race, we like patterns, and we're really attracted to them, and as such I think tropes do that sort of heavy lifting for us. Now, obviously, there's going to be cultural differences, and what's one sort of trope and cliche for one group of people is going to be different for another. But as a whole, I think it stands to reason. We like being able to see these same stories and these same kind of stories played with, and when they are subverted, when they are sort of turned on their head, it's a great delight. But we only get that delight because we're so used to the kind of rote tradition. So yeah, you just have to look at a website like TV Tropes, right? Like that shows how excited people are about finding these narratives in everything. There's even a TV Tropes page for this show, and it was fascinating seeing just how many we qualified for without even thinking about it. So yeah, tropes are great. I'm all about tropes. Can I have my Game Boy back? You can have it back when you've proven you can be responsible. I hope that helps. As always, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Thank you.